Everyone seems to think I'm really good with technology, but all I do is just fail and fail until I Google a solution and then I remember it, and everyone seems to think that I'm some form of technical god, when in reality it's just a cheap trick out. My name's CJ, this is 52 Fridays, what's up? So a couple of episodes ago, I was talking about goals that I wanted to achieve this year. I can't remember what episode exactly it was. I know I was playing Smite at the time, and of course I have to show you the best bits, because why would I have to show you any bad bits whatsoever? I'm a god at video games. Anyway, one of the core of it, long and short, was that I really needed to give up energy drinks, sugary drinks in general, because it was slowly killing me, and that's no joke. I collapsed. I felt myself constantly out of breath. I know the smoking contributes to that, but also like doing all of these bad drinks and that, just not good for me. So I've cut it out completely now. I did a couple of weekends kind of have maybe one can, because I don't know, my body craved it. I gave into cravings eventually, but for the most part it's gone. Even so far, like this week so far, a trend I intend on keeping is not having sugar drinks whatsoever. That's mainly because I made sure that I gave my bank card to my girlfriend. I didn't have my card. I didn't have the opportunity or the will to go spend money. Even if it's just going over to shop and make some, quite frankly, a bullshit excuse about maybe going and get some Baccy or filters and then going to buy a cheeky can or bottle of Lucozade and necking that, and then I'll wonder why I'm still up at 11, half 11 in the evening, struggling to get up for work the next morning. Bearing in mind I get up at 4:45 every morning, kind of a struggle unless I go to bed around 8, 9 o'clock. Kind of makes me feel real old right now, but it's working. And so far this week, come 8, 9 o'clock, I've been exhausted and I go to sleep straight away and I wake up on time, which I've been struggling with and subsequently am on my very last straw at work with. So pro tip, don't be late for work. Amongst those other goals, I was talking about working out more, trying to get a bit of a, in quotation marks, a beach body shape for the summer. Just something that if we went to a beach with a girlfriend or something like that, I could take my top off and not be ashamed and have some kind of large mass of just jiggly goodness like staring about everywhere and everyone gets freaked out. I know it's a typical British beachside with the dads there with his like Heineken in hand or whatever, but I don't know, I want that bit for myself to feel a bit better about myself. So I've been working out 2, 3 times a week. It's beginning to show, not the results exactly that I want after doing it for the best part of a month and a half or so, but I'm hoping now that also after cutting out these sugary drinks that, you know, swap them to the old agua, we can see some real results soon. Doing a quarterly weigh-in kind of thing with a girlfriend, see where I'm at, see if I lose. The pessimist in me says I'm going to be putting on a bit. I'm just hoping that's paranoia, really. So obviously you got that, you got the working out. I did mention about League of Legends. I did my placement matches, got placed in Bronze 4. I climbed up to Bronze 1, and then I stopped playing for about 2 weeks or so. So my skill kind of went down, and with that I dropped down to Bronze 2 after playing maybe 2 matches on 0 LP. So I'm still there. I'm still not worried though, because when I was playing consistently, I was playing consistently well, and I know that eventually I'll be able to climb myself out of there. But the problem with that is that one of the reasons I haven't been playing League as much as what I said I was going to in my video and everything like that is just purely because I've got too many games to play. And for what we used to call like the dead period in video games, kind of that after Christmas slump where people never used to release much, and all those that did were too focused on their Christmas releases to do so, that's not happened for the past 2 years. So I did put a list together of stuff I'm currently playing. So for example, I'm playing League, I'm playing Smite still, I'm playing Rocket League, I got Naruto, I got Darkest Dungeon, put that up last week, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got some Evolve going with some friends. That game got released a year ago, but now it's kind of fully updated. I thought, you know, we'll give it another shot. I really wanted to try XCOM because XCOM 2 got released lately, and I really like the look of it, quite simply. And I'm not much of a strategy fan. I know it's not so much of a hardcore strategy game, but I still want to give it a shot. On top of that, I've also obviously been playing a lot of Street Fighter. I had that tournament I went to, unfortunately got knocked out. I don't like Ryu. I really don't like Ryu. It's a simple Hadouken, you leap in Shoryuken. I can talk about how it's a bullshit tactical day, but the quite simple tagline, and I'm going to put it right here, is get good. Unfortunately, I wasn't good enough. But on top of that, I've also been playing an MMO called Blade and Soul. Free-to-play MMO, kind of based on like Chinese martial arts sort of thing, but it's something I got my girlfriend really into as well, and seeing as we've struggled to find games that we can play together, something that we've been spamming quite a bit. And there's also a promotion going on where if you level a character from level 1 to their level cap 45 in the space of like a month, I think it's up to the end of March or something, you get a load of cool stuff for doing so. So I think that's what I'm probably going to be doing for the next couple of weeks outright. On top of that, probably going to put maybe a couple of gameplay videos with me, her, Marty, who you've seen in previous videos of mine as well. So it's contradictory because I say I've got so many games that I have to play and want to play and stuff like that, but I still want more. You've got Dark Souls 3 coming out in about a month's time, like April, I think it's 11th or 14th or something along those lines. On top of that, you've got Overwatch, which is like rolling through its betas again. You've got Hitman, which should be coming out fairly soon, I think it is. You've got just a load of stuff. And I want to get a 3DS again because yet again, Pokemon's dragged me back in with the re-release of the Red, Blue and Yellow as a download, and you can put the stuff onto Pokemon Bank and you can transfer it to the new Pokemon games such as X, Y, Ruby, Sapphire, even I think they said Sun and Moon, like the 2 new titles you can go over to. And on top of that, you got Bravely Default, which I got with my 3DS, and from like the original creators of Final Fantasy. It's something I absolutely fell in love with. Quite different to the RPGs that I kind of were used to, because the turn-based system, they mixed it up so you can speed it up or slow it down at your leisure, but it was enjoyable nonetheless. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at the moment. I've got a long ways to go. I've still got to do my CBT. I promised myself I'd do it by the end of February, promised. 1 or 2 people I would do the same. Unfortunately, that's not happened. Monetary constrictions. Even after like reining back on the spending, I'm still finding some like black holes in my money. I should probably go to a bank and sort that. But yeah, again, different video this week. Hope you guys slightly enjoyed it, and I will speak to you next week. Maybe not in this form, but maybe in a form of like another gameplay video. Might put some Blade and Soul up because I've been really enjoying that lately. Anyway, that's it. This has been 52 Fridays. My name's CJ. Have a good week. Stay safe. Peace.